Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Today on Tallidus Plays, we are trying out the demo for a game called Plentiful. This game's actually been out for a little while now in early access, and I've seen some videos on various social media for it, and it kind of looked interesting. It seems to be a fluid, dynamic, liquid simulation puzzle game, if that makes any sense. And I'm always interested in those, so I don't know too much else. The videos looked very interesting. The big thing is they say every drop of water is simulated, so hopefully it doesn't destroy my computer. But yeah, sort of a God Sim type vibe where you control the terrain and then people live in it on their own kind of free will. So let's just jump in and see how it plays. Ooh, some spectral birds. I wonder what that means. To become a god, my child, you must understand the way of men. There is a lot to learn. Let us begin. Oh, I see. That's my mentor. All right. Move the camera using WASD. Rotate with Q and E. Look around with right mouse button, zoom with the mouse wheel. Yep, that makes sense. Blocks can be dragged with left mouse button. Move a couple of blocks. Okay, so we can go... Oh, interesting. Moving a block costs moves. Your available moves are shown at the top right. Move a couple more blocks. Oh, interesting. So, does this show how much it costs? Does this cost 5? And then does that cost 2? 3. Yep, okay, that makes sense. Dry earth will absorb water and become wet. Okay. AKA mud. Or soil, perchance. Open the store by pressing the flashing button. Pear, orange, apple. Nice. Drag fruit from the store onto wet earth on the map. So we'll make a pear there. Given time and water, fruit trees will grow. I love the time-lapse. Casual time-lapse. Trees need a flat area to grow large and produce fruit. Oh, should I not have done that? Oh, okay. They're doing it for me. Nice. So yes, it needs area around it to grow larger and produce fruit, aka grow a root system. Pear trees bear fruit in spring, orange trees in summer, apple trees in the fall. Okay. Vegetables should be planted in a flat area. Do we have vegetables yet? Oh. Here we go. Open the store once more. Eggplant. Drag and drop. Okay, we did that. So we cover it to make them grow. Interesting. Fruit can also be buried to sprout. Good to know. Another time lapse, maybe? Open the store one last time. Oh, you can see this is... Looks like it's pulling moisture out of the soil to grow. Drag a human onto the map using left mouse button like this. And there is a human. The blue bar is the human's health. It will go down if the human has an empty belly. Reaching 0 is lethal, aka starving to death. Duly noted. I like that they can wade through the water. That's a good touch. Yellow is the amount of fruit in the human's belly. Green is vegetables. Red is meat. Okay, that makes sense. So do they need to have a variety of diet? Is that the idea? This concludes the tutorial. Feel free to continue playing or try the 5 levels in this demo by pressing escape and start new game. All right, extremely simple, but probably deceptively deep in its nature. Let's play around just a little bit more. We'll prop another human in here, maybe like 4 here. Although I don't know, she's eating up everything. Let's plant some more variety of options. We want an apple. We want an orange. We'll put the apple out here. We could probably set up another... Yeah, let's set up another vegetable patch over here, perhaps. Let's see. So again, we need to surround it with elevated tiles and then bury it. So we'll do like this. And then we'll drop another eggplant. I guess we have to plant in-season veggies only, but fruits can be planted any time of year. How do we go about, like, fast-forwarding times? Is it 1, 2, 3? Are we... Maybe we just have to let time occur naturally? Can zoom pretty far out, which is nice. What did that say? Earn... Create old stomach filled. Earn moves by feeding your people. Oh, I see. How do we... Can we fast forward time? F? Let me go through a few other keys just to double check here and see. Oh, what was that? O? P? So P swaps between available humans. I guess P is the button for people. It seems to be it though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing there. Tab, nothing. Ooh, shift does a thing. What does shift do? I think shift just highlights humans for a little bit. Is there a way to de-highlight them? It just goes away after a minute. Okay. What is spacebar? Maybe if I hold spacebar? Middle click, left click, right click. Nothing going there, really. Okay. Do I need to keep replanting vegetables? Because that's kind of tedious. You gotta keep replanting these things. Let's see. Let's pop an eggplant in here. I don't know if that's gonna grow, but it'll be a good breadcrumb. Can we literally, like... Is this to, like, tell them where to go? Yes, I see. So breadcrumb, it looks like it goes to the nearest human. Or maybe to the last breadcrumb. I think the idea is that this basically gives the humans a waypoint. So it gives them a little tiny food incentive. But the idea is like, hey, come over here and set up a permanent residence or something of that nature. So I think we need to go back to the main menu and play the demo levels here. I don't know if this is going to really... make sense until I play a real level. So let's go to start new game. There we go. Next up is Snake Pit. Your people are hungry. Build a path for them to get to these mushrooms. Alright, easy enough. There we go. Those are our fast forward buttons I was so fiendishly waiting on. So we're going to take the deepest... I see, it does... People can hop over single tiles. So we want to build like a little double tile path through going through here. So we'll do that, we'll do that. I don't want to take any obviously like good choice tiles. We want to use the easiest ones. So we use these kind of like secondary ones. And then we can use that as like a stepping stone path, I believe. Does that work? Or is this going to be too far? There we go. And now they can hop. So they can hop on the adjacent. Doesn't have to be across. It could be kind of diagonally across, which makes sense. Again, that's the whole beauty of a hex system. I assume we need to make a staircase for them. And yes, we can use the numbers. Oh, you can skip hours by just tapping spacebar. You can also pause. Your people can only climb one block at a time. Build a path for them to get to these mushrooms. One block at a time, folks. One block at a time. There you go. And then you can kind of cycle. Oh, I need to do one more. Like so. There we go. So we can skip forward real fast and just have them kind of solve each of these little areas. Get your people to these trees. There are snakes. Avoid the ground level. Avoid the ground level. Oh, these snakes. Oh, I see. Mamma mia. So they can hop on these blocks, I believe. Now, will they naturally avoid the snakes if I give them a path to hop across? I see. We can hop across these rocks. That makes more sense. So yeah, let's do that. We'll grab a few of these tall bricks, and then we can simply drop them like so. And give them a chance to hop across. I am curious. See, that kind of slipped off. I think it needs a little bit of a base. So we need to actually build... Yep, you could tell. But look. You could save a move by having it slip down intentionally into its lower area. That's something to keep in mind. I'm probably moving these from too far away, but that's okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, this might be a terrible idea, but we'll see how this pans out. Yeah, I don't know, folks. We'll see. I'm gonna just keep doing it until I get a... Really? That doesn't count? Oh, I see. We can do that. Oh, is it because it's wet? Because it's coming out of water? No. See, I'm worried. Can the snakes not get up onto that now? I don't even know. I don't even know, but we'll keep trying. They sound pretty menacing, though, to be honest. Okay, so that is easy enough. They should definitely be able to do that. Let's go like so. And then they should be able to hop. Press. So hop, 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 hop. Yeah, see, they're moving. So they can get to these mushrooms. They're food motivated. And they should avoid the snakes naturally. So let's give them another little stepping stone by doing this. That's fine, I guess. We'll just burn through all of our movement points like so. Yes, folks, I know, I know, I know. Alright, and then they're going to need, unfortunately, one more little path like this. Oops, nope, we're going to go like there. Alright, that is, we need one more. There we go. Oh, come on, you got breadcrumbs. There you go. Oh, they're on the ground. I don't like it, but they will make it through, I suppose. Okay, well, can I avoid this? Let's strand them up there. That way they don't make any foolish mistakes. We want to build a nice tall path. So we're going to use all of these for the snakes. I see. So the rocks are what I should have been moving. Those don't slide like the dirt does. And now they can hop across and then get down to these trees after I actually connect these paths. We can simply move one or two stones and then we'll be all good to go. Boom. Caves like these are shelters. Shelters improve health and are needed for babies. So this is basically your natural homestead area. It's got an overhang, so hopefully I... Can I remove that on accident? Let's see. Good, I cannot. Okay, just double checking. There are two shelters. Build a third to complete the level. So we need to create a third shelter. We've got one... Okay, I see. We just do this. How do we know that this can... become one? Oh, I see. So we need a 1, a 2, so 3 gap with a roof. There we go. That's the end of this level. So basically, if we press spacebar, I believe these will create more humans, given enough time and or food. Let's go like full speed here. Yeah, I'm gonna hold space and we're gonna warp through like several hours here and see what happens. I don't know if we're gonna get more humans or if that was simply an example. Can I drop? No, I can just drop breadcrumbs. Yeah, so I think that was just more of an example level. Oh, never mind. We got really creepy little humanoid adults. They look like fully grown adults. What a distinguished little gentleman he is. Okay. Let's see here. Let's check the settings, and I am curious about graphics. Nothing there. We have controls. There we go. Camera bookmark. Okay. Zoom camera. Okay, well, not a lot of controls to go through, but it doesn't really need that many controls. Show blocks the same height as H. Show health bars. Oh, that's the shift is health bars. Interesting. So look, the moms need food. They were busy birthing these babies all through the winter. But yes, it is a veritable Garden of Eden, full of Eves and tiny little Adams. So interesting. All right, well, we know to go to the next level. So we will, I guess, start new game and then, yeah, go to Oasis. That took 73 moves to do Snake Pit, 1 day and 15 hours. So there is a bit of a scoring system to it. When rainwater hits the ground, it travels down mountainsides. Once it can't flow further down, it will join a lake or start a new one. Okay. There are many lakes at different elevations here. Yes. See a little bit of a tributary forming there. These fruit trees look like they could use some water. Guess we need to create a bit of a dam. My Timberborn experience will come in handy. Block water flowing out of the fruit tree area. Okay, so we'll just grab a couple of these bad boys. Water will now collect around the trees. Beautiful. Use space bar just to warp through a little bit. By breaking these dams, you can divert water to your trees. So we'll break this one right here. And there it goes. It is flowing pretty darn fast, actually. Let's break this one. And I think that's all we need for now. We'll let that naturally flow through. Look at that. Kind of hopping as it goes into the tiles. That makes sense. So it's not really hopping out of the water. It's just representing that it's flowing into these to make them soil. Fertile soil. I think we need more water, though, so we need to drain this one as well. Rabbits love grass. Also plant vegetables now, then. All right. So we need to... Oh my god, look at this. So we got rabbits. Mud turns wet, it absorbs water. Plant the grass on mud. Got it. We got ducks. I assume they go into... Ducks eat duckweed. They will lay eggs only on single tiles that stick out above water. Eggs produce ducklings unless people can get to them and eat them. Okay, so we'll put a duck here. Duck there. Duckweed, I guess, goes on the water. Yes. So we'll just put a couple of random duckweeds, I guess. Hopefully they'll grow. I don't know how that works exactly. So this is food for fish and lakeweed. So we'll put a few of these down. Ah, yes, the duckweed is spreading. Excellent. Let's put a fish in here. Maybe just one for now. And yeah, look at this. We have actually got some action. So let's change this up and we'll throw carrots in there so that can grow up. All the trees are working. It would be nice to have humans now, I believe. Look at that, though. That was 1,000. People can only be placed where people have already visited before. By eating food, people generate moves for you. So that's the only way to get more moves, I guess. To have people eat food. So we need to create immediately a shelter. Which this looks like a prime suspect. We can move that up there. This over here. And this right there. That's a shelter. Excellent. So now Mama here can eventually give rise to the offspring. Check the health. Do a little space bar to fast forward through a couple of feeding hours. Seems a little bored. Is she gonna go enjoy the shelter we've provided? Let's see. Is enjoying the fruits of our labor, pun intended. Get this menu off. And yeah, let's just fast forward time. We'll let the rains come. And let's check our duck situation. The duck is hungry. Yes, they need more duckweed, and the fish has already eaten all the fish food, so... only on single tiles that stick out above water. So we need to maybe move some tiles like this. Stick out above water. Let's try two different variations. We've got one, and this one sticks out all the way above water. So we'll see if that works, if it counts as a single tile or what. And then we'll put a... Oh, I heard a baby. Sounds like we got a baby over here. We had a new human. Yes, we do. Look at that terrifyingly scaled down adult man and the size of a baby. That's adorable. So, it's a good time to set up another shelter for the next human. And once we get to another 1,000, we can actually birth ourselves another human. So the goal here is to have 4 humans. So we're going to fast forward a little bit. And I probably need to plant another vegetable. Let's do that now. Eggplants are in season. Easy peasy. I should probably move that closer. That makes more sense because, yeah. Melons grow in patches that spread along the same elevation. Only one plant in the patch needs to have access to water. Ooh. So let's do it like here and see if that grows out. That would be kind of cool. Pumpkin. It's pumpkin season, everybody. Let's see here. So we can take this, pop it over here, put the pumpkin right there, and plant it. Bury pumpkins underneath wet mud. It will spread to adjacent tiles. Okay, yeah, that's the same for all vegetables. Did we need to bury this melon? No? Okay, yeah, look, it's starting to spread. And here come the pumpkins, everyone. That rabbit is still chilling. The rabbit's having a good time. Let's put in another rabbit and see if rabbits do what rabbits do best. Hit the spacebar a few more times just to kind of speed things along. A little baby human's hanging out. This tree needs a flat area without rocks to grow. So we need to move at least some of these blocks. I don't know if I want to be honest. We just do this, and we could do that. Yeah, I don't know. Can we move the tree? There we go. Oh, we can move the tree, the block that the tree is in. That's beautiful. So let's do this. We're gonna transplant this tree over here. We'll switch it with this grass block. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. So the trees will basically continue to, replicate as they go. And here come the rains again, and more points for our godlike abilities. So I'm gonna pop this thing and fast forward here for a minute. Look at all that rain coming down. Our little creek is filling up, getting drained out. Very cool. Mom's chilling again. She's got a full belly, so let's see. She might... Ooh, icy winter occurs. All right, let's keep an eye on their health bars. So the health timer is tied to the... Yeah, it's tied to the actual speed of the game. But the game's going on 2 speed, it doesn't last as long as 1, and if it's going 3 speed, it's very brief. That's kind of interesting. All right, well, that was winter. It's now springtime, and here comes another baby. We got yet another human. So, probably a good time for another shelter. Here's a question. I want to see, can a shelter be made by doing this? No, breaks the other shelter. Got it. We can make neighboring shelters, though, by doing something like this. Boom. This could become a whole little shelter habitat by doing this little number. Triple shelter in 1 stone outcrop area. I think at this point we could probably just set this thing, set it, and forget it. Now, let's see. I believe the bunnies are starting to go... Yeah, the bunnies are going bananas. They got all the grass they could ever want. And the pumpkin is... Or sorry, this is the melon growing. I don't know what happened to the pumpkin. I think they just ate it all. What is this? Oh, I can't... Can I not move it? Oh. I can only move it 1 tile. Interesting. What does that have to be connected? No? It just can only be moved 1 time. Huh. I'm not sure. Maybe I missed that in the... Oh, it can't be moved up or down. Squish rabbits so your people can eat them. How do I squish rabbits? Right click? I didn't know that was an option. Spacebar? Oh, no, that's not it. How do we squish a rabbit? This sounds horrifying. Squish rabbits to feed your people. Control? Click? Middle click? I don't know how to squish rabbits. Oh, I know. Drop a block on them. It's kind of funny. Okay, so we're crushing rabbits with blocks. But hey, look at that. Our people seem to be alive and thriving, and we're about to win this particular level. And there we go. Not a moment too soon. Victory. Escape and start new game. Okay, so start new game. That was fun. 42 moves, 4 days and 23 hours. A lot of waiting in this particular level. Basically 5 full days. Let's go to the Highlands and see how this one plays. All right. The objective here is to grow your tribe to 10 people. You will need to provide plenty of fruit trees for food. Okay. I think I can do that. Tornadoes can lift tiles from the map. Ooh. So there's a tornado, I guess, in 3 days. Duly noted. We have no people yet, so we need to focus on a shelter area. This looks pretty good. So this will be our main shelter zone. Let's go ahead and start popping in some trees around a water source. This is a good area to start. This will presumably flood a little bit, but we could encourage it. Actually, let's see. Do we have a natural basin anywhere? This looks like a good spot. Yeah, let's do this. So we'll go ahead and move this tile like so. And let's see. We'll do an apple tree here. This one can become an orange tree. We want fruits for all seasons and all situations, so plenty of room to grow. Pear tree here. And let's see. We can put down a few people. I'd like to actually really get this thing cranking. So let's go ahead and create a shelter right here. Oops, did I do that wrong? What am I doing wrong? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I've moved the block from the side. I need to do that. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, interesting. Can it be any number of tiles? Let's see. Can they step up into a shelter? Like that? Yes, they can. We got a regular metropolis going here, folks. And you can even kind of stack it like so. Beautiful. Let's drop a few humans in and get things cranking here. So, 1 human, 2 human, 3 human. Let's save the rest of the points because we need to do things like rabbits. So we'll do grass, grass, grass. We're going to let that grow for a little while before we actually get going with the rabbits. So I don't want them going crazy. Reed evaporates water to control the water level of a lake. Well, I think we don't mind it spreading. Bees place flowers and they drop honey for your people to eat. Okay. Place bees near flowers, so we need to place the flower first, I suppose. Worms thrive in wet mud. They can be squished when it rains. So we'll go ahead and put some worms down just for future usage. People all chilling right now. They're doing good. Let's plant a little bit of veg. So we'll do an eggplant. Probably need to put at least 3 eggplants down. We're going to do that now. Ooh, now it's back to pumpkins. Eggplants just went out of season. I hope that was not a waste. We'll see. I don't know how that's going to work. More pumpkins. But ooh, this looks like a good pumpkin patch spot. Oh, I see. What does the 5 people thing mean? So, oh, I see. So they spread further when you have more people. I guess that kind of makes sense. They will lay eggs that... I still don't understand quite how ducks work. Let's just put 1 duck in the lake and put like 4 duckweed down and see what happens. I'm a little nervous though because we're running low on... points, essentially. So, keeping that in mind. We drop a stone in the lake. There we go. And let's put a dirt in the lake and see what that does. Again, I don't know what this duck needs to do to, like, make things happen, but we'll see. All of our ladies are doing their thing. I understand why the default human is a female. Yeah, makes sense, obviously. We're at 609 points. I would like to put down a few more fruit trees. Let's do one here. Let's see. These grow... They bear fruit in summer, so it's currently fall. I think that's a good idea. We'll put orange here. We just got to diversify, you know? That's the king of survivals. Diversification. So that was orange. This will be pear. And we'll do another apple over here. Whoa, 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 what's happening? Oh, is this the tornado? No, we got 2 more days till that. What are these pesky low polygon crows doing? I don't know. Oh, hey, look, the egg. The duck laid an egg. And it looks like we have just enough of this duckweed to maybe have the duck, you know, not eat it all instantly. So we're going to put out a bunch more of these tiles. We basically want to create a whole bunch of stepping stones for humans to cross the lake as they like. And get all that delicious protein from the duck eggs. So I'm going to put down 1. Ooh, we're out of points. Uh-oh. Time to wait it out and see if we didn't mess up. So I'm going to put this on speed 3. And we will simply wait and see if our humans have enough food to start reproducing. Or if I've played this game terribly. And thus the winter comes. We are now in the deep noon of winter, so to speak. So I do like how each season is effectively a day. 24 hours in the day. It's a good kind of a time lapse to sort of simulate the year in the life. Ooh, and look at this. So I wonder if the snow melt... Does the snow melt... Yeah, I think the snow melt generates water. I think that's what all these waves coming out of the stone is implying. It's the water going back into the lake. And yeah, sure enough, here come all the spring fruits. Okay, we're going to go back to triple speed here. Oh, there we go. I just heard a little human pop. There we go. Excellent. All right. I would love to plant a carrot so that we have vegetables. Let's do that now. I realize I might want to rearrange some of these stones and get more like fertile land. So we can just literally just swap. Do that. That should become, I believe that should become fertile, but we'll see. Don't know what these worms are up to. I'm concerned that they might... Ooh, what do we have here? Is that a... Oh, that's another duck? Oh, the duck went away for the winter, I think. Problem is, I think all of that duckweed died during the winter as well. Unless he ate it all and I just didn't notice. But either way, I want to fast forward and see what a tornado looks like. So let's do that. Ooh, another baby. We're up to 5 humans. Here comes the rain again. Let's plop down, I think just one. Let's just see, can he survive on 1 duckweed? Will that generate an egg? I don't know if it'll be worth it. We're going to speed up time just a wee bit more. I am going to slow it down, though, for whenever this tornado appears. I think it's coming any minute now. Yep. Look at how quickly the minutes pass in this game. It's the first time I've really seen it in real time, but very, very cool little sunset there. I do like the kind of art style of this game, and yep, the tornado, there it is. Oh no, everybody. It's coming through. The duck's gonna get quacked. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is genuinely, that's carving out like an entire lake bed. I didn't know it could lift the rocks like that. Alright. Whoa. Okay, this is genuine. Okay, if this hits my reservoir, we are in trouble. But it looks like it might be calming down. I don't know. Hopefully soon. Can it move these, like, immovable blocks? That's a good question. Yes, okay. They are getting moved, too. Wow. Okay. This tornado is carving a swath through the map. Is it going to put these blocks down anywhere, or are they just, like, gone forever? What happens there? Because that could become an issue later on in the game if this doesn't drop the blocks. Also, is it going to just create a mountain wherever it drops these blocks? Here we go. Okay, that's the last one going up. Is that really it? Okay, so it just, yeah. Oh no, we have a volcano in 3 days. Oh no. Look at this massive reservoir, though. This thing is going to get flooded. And what are these? Are these, like, considered, like, bedrock? Yeah, this is, like, granite or something. Can it be moved that far? Nope. It can't be moved up or down, it seems. Maybe down. Let me see if, can we, yeah, you can move it down, but you cannot move it up. So this is effectively like the bedrock of the game. You can only be moved sideways, it looks like 1 tile at a time, or dropped down, but not up. So effectively the floor of the map, so to speak. But let's take a look at our humans. They are, they're not doing terrible, but they could be doing better. Looks like the duck, I don't know if he had enough to do an egg. We need to create some more resources for our humans, though. And it is summertime, so we're probably not going to bear fruit till spring with a new tree. So let's go ahead and plant this pear tree. There we go. So we can only squish worms when it rains, so I suppose as long as the raindrops are fresh, and then when they go away, that's the end of the rain. Or is this, let me speed up time, is this indicating the hydration level of said block? Okay, no, it's raining again. Well, good on ya. Alright, let's give this, I don't know if the duck is worth it. I'm going to try putting a bee down, because I don't know where flowers are. Is he going to show me where a flower is? I don't see what would be flowers. Okay, let's put a few of these lake weeds down. And we'll let those grow a little bit before we try to do a fish. I'm not entirely sure how humans are supposed to eat said fish, but let's just speed up time a little bit. Oh, another baby's being born. 2 more babies being born. And boom, sure enough, summer is in full swing. It looks like we have a little bit of... Is that the lake level dropping, perhaps? I don't really know, but I'm a little nervous. We got 2 days until this volcano erupts. I'd like to just finish... Oh, no! Oh no! What happened? Not enough food. Uh-oh. So we need to be planting more vegetables, I believe. Yep. Okay, this is not good, folks. We are having humans pass left and right here. Ooh, not ideal. Grass blocks vegetables. Crush it with another block. Uh-oh. All my humans are dying. No. Oh no. I think we lose points when they die, if I'm correct. Let's just fast forward time a little bit. And I mean, this is not a good time to be going into winter. A bunch of starving humans, so... Ooh. Alright, well, we'll speed through and see. I don't know, maybe the shelters slow down their... Yeah, I think we just need more shelters, possibly. That could be my fatal mistake. So let's do that now. That's one. We can kind of make this a cool little, like, spiral shelter staircase area. So let's do this. Really make a... Oh, it could do a double shelter, even if they're neighbors. I see. I see. So we could go, like, 1, 2, and then 3. Like, oops. Okay, so you gotta have the connection. Interesting. Okay, it has to be level connection across the top. Got it. We need more shelters for the people, otherwise they will continue to perish. That is not ideal. Is this... What is this? Gold? Alright, is there gold in our hills? There we go. You know, it occurs to me we could do this and carve out an even bigger shelter by doing this. Oh, nope. Okay, it got rid of that one, but it made one further back. Actually, that's even worse. So let's go maybe like that and that. Could we do a really big shelter like so? No. What if we got rid of these and did this? I realize I'm wasting a bunch of points here. But look, it's a deep shelter. Okay, that's kind of cool. What if we move this block? Okay, it moves whatever. Is that corn? I don't even know. Maybe gold? Not exactly sure. Can they get up here, though? Yes, they can if they need to. Let's see. Can I turn this into a shelter? Yes. Oh, and there goes another one. Maybe we could pull... No, I don't want to pull that block. Pull this one down. Oh, no. It's volcano time, folks. Where is it? Oh, no. There it is. Liquid hot magma. I don't know if this was already like established as the volcano. But very cool. I like the idea of like actively changing the environment on a day-to-day basis. What is... Oh, okay, that's just the ambient weather. Overnight volcano action. Oh, and it's burning all the trees. How long will this lava flow? That's another question. It looks like it will stop eventually. But look, some of it turns into what I'm calling granite, or obsidian possibly, the immovable. Some of it turns into sand, though, so it's not all for nothing. And look at this. I think the humans are starting to spring back. Hopefully they're encouraged by our additional shelters to really continue to thrive here. They can keep going up inside of Shelter Mountain. We're going to expand this option here, like so. Going to do a triple wide shelter. This would be cool. Let's give it a shot. So we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and maybe 3? It looks like that's only 2, but that's fine. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 shelters. I think we need one for each person, if I'm not mistaken. And I might be. This is literally my first time playing the game, but who knows? Can I make this one a oops. No? What about there? No. Oh, wait. I need to do this. So that does not work. I'm just kind of curious to see what qualifies as a shelter. Could do this and then move that. Oh, can we crush these? No. Okay, interesting. Boom, another shelter. Okay, I think that's enough for all of our people. At this point, we just need to really spam the fruit trees like it said at the very beginning of the mission. We could probably drop a fish in the lake just to see what happens. I don't know. I don't know if the fish is going to result in more. I don't really know how that works, but either way, I think we need more apple trees. Can I see what kind of tree this is? Should I just know? I think I should just know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, obviously we know that these are the orange trees because they're dropping oranges. But yeah, let's go through and rearrange a few things. I think I want to open up all of this to become fertile land for better trees. So let's do that now. And then the humans could just huff it around the lakeside to get their delicious, delicious fruit. Okay. And then we simply, I think we gotta, no, I don't know if we have to plant. We could just drop it on. So let's do a pair. Boom. Oh, speed things up. Wait for a little bit of action here. We got oranges. Let's do a pear, and then we'll give it some space. We'll do an apple, and we'll move these out of the way, and this will become something else popular. Oh yeah, I forgot the humans could just wade through the water. So yeah, they'll be fine. I want to see that fish start replicating because we got tons of fish food in this lake. But yeah, it seems to be the name of the game, you know, long-term survival, set your stuff up and watch it go. We're going to let these humans kind of do what they will. I think they just ate those fruits. I don't think those fruits are planted. Yeah. So I think I need to bury the fruits before the humans just walk over and eat them because they're hungry. On that note, these humans are about to have a bad time. They are all getting hungry again. We're basically at a homeostasis with 5 humans. So the worms, I need to start crushing these worms. So let's do that. Boom. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So that is our emergency food supply. Crushing worms is the way to do it, folks. If you really need your food. Oh, we're out of points. Okay. So yeah, we'll let them chomp on all that delicious worm food. And now we know to plant before they eat. Okay. Oh, so close. We're at 199. I just need somebody to eat something. I don't know if there's any food right now. We're also at the end of fall. So we might be in trouble. Oh, I think those are just leaves. That's what that... Oh, you know what? No, this is definitely something else. This looks to be gold. But I think that might come into play later on in the game, so... Alright, well, this is going to be a horrifying winter. Let's see how these humans survive. We did lose another one, sadly. We might lose another one before the winter is out. Yes. You can hold shift to kind of keep an eye, even at fast speed. It's good to know. Actually, if you tap shift, if you hold shift, there you go. It kind of permanently. Oh, look at this! The fish are coming through, and we got another baby. Okay, so let's go back to normal speed. Oh no! Is this the locusts? They will devour food they find and multiply. What? All right, we're gonna plant some carrots, I guess. These humans to not die constantly. And yes, it's time to crush some more worms. Oh, well, we don't want to do that with the locusts around. Hopefully, well, we'll see. I think I just planted those carrots, but we'll see. What do the love bugs do? Is that different than the locusts? Well, the humans are getting to the carrots before the locusts, thankfully. Oh my goodness, it is a literal plague, folks. This is kind of crazy. I did not expect it to be quite so, Oh! I think they're done. I think they all just flew away. Then there goes a love bug. Yes. Very cool. Alright. What's up next? We have diseases can spread among your people. So in 3 days we'll get diseases. So I don't know if this is just part of the normal gameplay loop. That's just you're always going to have to deal with this stuff, or I'm just very unlucky. But yeah. Plant this now. Oh no. I've used dry. So we need to plant it under wet. There we go. Here we go. We need to put an orange, I think. There. We got apple, orange, pear. Okay, well now we gotta wait again. Go back to speed 3 and see how are our people doing. Not terrible. The fish are multiplying. I'm not really sure. Squish fish in shallow water. And your people can eat them. Thank you for the tip. So we need a squisher. I'm going to use this block here. Boom. Boom. Wait, they're sliding off the block. M opens the map. Do they need to slide off the... Also, is this getting rid of the food every time I move? Do I need to squish them under a mud block? No? I'm concerned. Also, let's test up my... Does that get rid of that? Yes, it does. Okay, so I don't want to do that willy-nilly. How do I crush a fish in shallow water? Maybe... I'm going to drop the block out from where it is and boom. Doesn't seem to work. Is the water too high, I wonder? I don't know. What counts as shallow water, you know? It looks like you can kind of get it out of the water, but I don't think that's counting as shallow. Let's just keep... Okay, keep sliding. It keeps sliding along. And I'm absolutely burning through my points, so we're not going to do that anymore. Let's speed up time and just try to get to this 10 human limit if we can. First it's fall. I don't know if the apples are going to last. I don't even know. Let's crush some worms and try to survive. Again, we're basically netting 18. I think we get 20 points every time they consume something. It's costing us 2 points to move this around. Squash these worms. Again, you don't want to move it too far for no reason. Can I exit a move? Can I just go... Yeah, right-clicking exits the move, so you don't have to be pot committed. Our humans will munch on all these delicious worms, and hopefully survive and prosper. How we looking? Still not that great, honestly. If I could figure out this fish thing, we'd be set. Unfortunately, it seems like I have to, like, I don't know, like, perfectly corner the fish. Do I need a heavier stone? I don't think there are heavier stones. Yeah, see, it just kind of slides off the brick to the nearest water tile. Yeah, look at that. I'll turn and slide into the water, so... It just seems ridiculous. Like, do I need to drain the entire fish area for that to work? Oh! Oh no, we just lost another human. Back down to 7. Alright. Well, that's not good, because fall is halfway over. What is this? You see that? We got a little sneaky bug there sneaking around. Are we able to see, like, details? No? Oh, okay, well. Somebody's going to come over and eat it, I think. Let's see what happens. Hopefully this is not the disease. Well, either way. Seems to be okay. Apples are applin'. Appalachia, so to speak. Okay, what can we do? Oh, you know what? Bunnies! I forgot about rabbits. Let's put down like 4 rabbits and then we'll crush them all. This could be the key. So again, it's about food diversity. I don't know if fish is broken or if I'm just not doing it right. But I think rabbits, ducks, and then fruit is definitely the big 3. Vegetables just seem like it's always a one-shot, so I mean... a little too intensive. And this bee is doing nothing since I placed it. The bee's been sitting there the whole time doing God knows what, just kind of hanging out. So again, I don't know what to do. Maybe if I block the fish in. I really want the fish to work, so let's do that. No, stay where you are. Okay, he is... I think he's done. Yes. Took me forever, but yes, there we go. Okay, so we have a slightly fed human. We're still down to 6 humans, though. Oh, my goodness. All right, well, these rabbits need to really get going, so they'll have the winter to do what they do. I'm just going to speed up time here. Kind of warp through winter. Yeah, but we're losing people left and right, so... rabbits can annihilate all that grass, and hopefully... we are 12 hours away from the disease spreading, and we don't have that many people who can get diseased. We have a new child born. Okay, let's see. We are time for a disease to outbreak here. I'm actually going to hold shift. Let's see. Yep. Yep. It's sounding like Yeah, an infirmary. Oh, there goes a woman. Oh, wow, look at that disease. Okay, is this going to take out my whole tribe? We have one child who's yet to be infected, but... Let's see, does it spread directly as soon as you get close enough? Stay away, child. Okay, she got better. Okay, excellent. So, 4 days and then tornadoes. So I think we're back to the beginning of the tragedy cycle. Let's kill some rabbits. And let's plant some vegetables. Carrots are in season, so we'll do that. And then we can grab one of these and do that. That should grow eventually. Let's take this out, and we will plant one right in here. Boom. Oh, wait, we need wet. I believe, wait, does this work? Berry vegetables under wet. We use dry. Don't want the bunnies to get that carrot, though. There we go. Let's see. I think we need to plant another tree while we're at it, so let's go ahead and move some of these reed blocks around. Not quite sure how this needs to happen, but we'll do that, and we'll do that. That's fine. I think we need to plant pear. Yeah, I think rabbits are probably my favorite right now, just for the sheer squashability. They produce pretty quickly. They eat grass, which is pretty simple, and, you know, they seem to be one of the easiest things to squish. Which is good in terms of a game that needs to squish rabbits. Oh, I keep messing up. Well, that's fine. We'll turn all this into soil, so we don't soil ourselves here. Apple. This will be an orange eventually. Oh, I put this out, but that's fine. We'll figure it out. All right. I think we're getting close to turning the corner here. Maybe a little bit more grass over here to start spreading. Ooh, what do these footprints mean? Is that just the footprints of the people walking around? I never noticed that before. Huh. Alright, well, let's squish some worms. So I understand, like, if you were really good at this game, you would understand, like, oh, I need to batch all my movements together to XYZ and maximize and whatnot. But, oh, I just buried the rabbit. Let's leave it up like that. Again, you gotta squish things in the correct order so that you don't run out of resources. It's all about the natural balance of things, so squish when you need to, but not when you don't. Alright, how are we looking? We have 5 people still. Let's speed up time and just see. Maybe the fruit. I think the fruit just seems to be the most hands-off thing, so that is definitely because it'll come in a season, they'll eat it. It'll drop fruit. You're good to go. I think that's probably the best way. Everything else, like any animal, takes interaction from the player. Vegetables take interaction. Pretty much everything else, you need to do a thing. And it basically slows the game down. You can leave it in fast forward. If you have enough fruit trees, you can basically leave the game in permanent fast forward. It would be nice to create a another like tree farm. Maybe we could do it over here, actually. Let's look into this. So we'll start moving some blocks, and we'll create some new, you know, soil with these. Basically, just swap it all out. It looks like it goes 1, 2, 3, like 3 blocks around. That's kind of the range that we've got to play with here. So I'm just going to move off everything that is not appropriate, and we're going to create a big, luscious tree farm for the survival of humanity. By doing this in the winter. Can't even tell what is arid or not, but that's fine. We'll move this one out. Start planting for the spring. Got pear. I'll take up those. I'll move this one, and then we'll plant an orange. And then that'll take up these. So this one will move out. This will be an apple. Uh-oh. I'm missing something, aren't I? What is this? Is this just snow? Is this what snow looks like in this game? I'm kind of concerned about what this is. It doesn't look like the ambient snow, but I'm not sure. Well, either way, we got a tornado in a day, so I'm not going to do too much more terraforming. How my humans looking? Pretty rough, actually. They're all... Well, 2 of them are about to starve. Yeah, that's not looking too hot. These 2 are in trouble, folks. Ugh, I don't know. We might have to... Oh, wait. Whoa. Did this tree just die? Okay, time to kill bunnies. Die. 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 We're gonna kill a whole generation of bunnies there. Did I kill too many? I think I only left 1. Well, we'll see. So the babies are being born. There is food, but there's not a lot of food. So we need more fruit trees. Let's just fast forward and get through this next... See? Just lost another person. This is crazy. Like, are they dying of age? I mean, I think it's just food. Yeah, this isn't Project One Life. This is, or what is it? 1 hour, 1 life? Have a cool game. Let's see. Where is this tornado? Please don't be close. Please don't be close. It is over there. Okay, I think. Don't come towards us. Speeding up time just to see. It looks like it's trending away. Hopefully, yeah. Okay, that was it. All right, that wasn't too bad. We have a volcano coming. Can we see where? No. Just somewhere a volcano will ruin our day. But until that happens, we might be able to sneak this one out and hopefully beat this particular level. Let me knock out the rest of these fruit trees. That is... I'm trying to leave the ground all around them open. So we're doing that by just keeping our eyes peeled. Another pair right there. So that's that. There we go. This one's going to be an orange. There. This one will open up like so. Actually, we're going to do this. That aside, this will be an apple. Oops, nope. Apple. Nope. Come on. So what do I got to do? Move this like this, move this down there, move that like that. Of course, it's not wet, so we got to make it wet. And buried. Is it buried well enough, though? Let's do this one. There we go. All right, that should sprout, hopefully. Just wasted a little bit of extra time. So I'm concerned, because that was, I think that was my first tree. And this seems to be like a batch of straw that moves around now. Oh, but it's free to move. That's curious. Okay. Duly noted. Yeah, I think I killed... Oh, there's another bunny. Okay, thank God. So the bunnies are still doing their thing. That means I can put a couple more grass patches down for those to spread. Let's put one down like all the way over here, because I need it to spread away from the bunnies, because they are voracious. They gobble up that grass pretty quick. Are we able to move the skeletons? No. Alright, well, c'est la vie. Have to walk by old Jebediah there. You know, I'm surprised the game is a little bit more food, resource, and agricultural based than it is water based. You know, obviously the water matters a whole lot, but let me see. If I can speed this up, I think we might be about to win. Let's check our food. Yeah, I mean, they're all doing pretty good. I think we're about to win this scenario, folks. Let's see. Not a moment too soon, because the volcano is about to erupt in 2 more days here, so keep an eye on that. We have some humans chilling over here. Yeah, I think this new expansion was smart. Oh. See? Somebody just passed again. This is crazy. Is there like a snake over here or something killing people? I don't know. I'm concerned. It's foul play. I want to say foul play. Could just be simple starvation, though. Yep, another winter. It does seem like they're dying before they starve, though. I don't know. This one will be pretty telling here. If this one croaks. This is my next suspect. Will you survive? Yes. Boom. Well, you're eating a little bit. No, see, they're coming and going almost at the exact same rate. Oh, no, that's the volcano over there. Ay, ay, ay. Will it automatically go to it if I click it? Yes. All right. Well, that is a magnanimous moment. Let's say it does look kind of visually compelling, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm hoping this doesn't get to our new tree farm, though. It is flowing, but there's a lot of water here, so this should stop the majority. Let's fast forward and see what happens. Yeah, not too bad. Just basically ruined a couple reservoirs, but it'd be worse. We've got to win this before the locusts come. I don't know what we're going to do if that happens. So let's kill all the bunnies. Whatever I got to do to feed these people, we're about to do it, because if these locusts come, I think that's game over. Well, what is the deal with these rabbits? Rabbits have just been chilling in the same spot. I don't know. There's a lot of apples, though. Wait, these should be oranges. Oh, yeah, oranges. Okay. All right, let's speed up time one more time and just see if we have healthy people. They should reproduce. Yeah, there it is. All right, we need them to not die for, like, what, I guess it's 24 hours straight, and then we can theoretically win this. Please, please sustain. Yes. And look, the gods have graced us with their presence. Continue playing or start another level by pressing escape and start new game. That's very cool. I haven't seen this in the previous episode, or the previous levels. Is he bequeathing them with a gift of some kind? Is it some sort of... That's very cool, though. Very mysterious, you might say. Sending back up the heavens above, from whence ye came. Ooh, super spooky. Okay, I like it. Very cool. Well, I think I'm gonna call it here. Let's just check and see. We've got islands and mountain lakes to do, but that one took a little while, so I think this is where we're gonna call the episode. Again, if you made it this far, please feel free to like and subscribe. And until next time, this has been Tallidus Plays.